The South African Chamber of Commerce and Industry says an honest conversation must be had about the people chosen to be in power. It says it's time for honest engagement and some changes.
Often, even within government itself, we get a sense that there's a culture where Minister this, Honorable Minister that, is preventing an honest conversation, even hierarchically within that particular situation. Because quite clearly people are scared of their own ministers, the ministers are scared of the president is scared of the political party. And that culture has got to change, because if you don't change the culture of engagement amongst people where they can speak truth to each other and they can engage and create a culture where they can differ so that the brightest and the best ideas can come up, it actually stifles the whole thing.
Mukoki says they're even more concerned with the culture of impunity in the country. They have very little faith there will be consequences upon those responsible for the ongoing unrest.
We've seen this kind of thing happening for the last year, where people believe because they have one grievance or the other, they can go onto the M3, shut it down, burn down trucks because they are not happy with foreign drivers, or they are not happy with the tender, or they are not happy with a whole range of different things. And I think that law and order has been one of the most missing links in this particular equation, and one of the biggest risks that business is facing in South Africa today, that there are no consequences. You can actually go and ban 13 trucks tomorrow. It's going to be 1 year before anyone actually points a finger at who actually was responsible. We've got intelligence, we've got crime intelligence, we've got law enforcement, and we're very surprised why it is that people are not actually getting arrested.
Meanwhile, NAFCOC, which represents small business, says there's been a major focus on supporting major businesses and banks. It says in the last year, where COVID-19 has ravaged the economy, recovery funds are not trickling down to SMEs. They're calling for direct support programs in the aftermath of the riots.
We are not sort of getting that kind of feedback that we had anticipated when we advocated for the department to be in existence. There must be a deliberate attempt, and that is directly to channel towards the empowerment of small business. And even in this instance where our businesses have, our small guys have been taken out of business permanently, some of them, there needs to be a very, very deliberate attempt and a program that is meant to assist this small business, because that is where the future is, and that is where the real job creation can be created.
The National Economic Development and Labour Council says in engagement between government and business, proposals such as the reinstatement of the COVID-19 relief grant, a fund to offer relief to small business owners affected and workers were presented. However, talks are ongoing and nothing has been agreed upon.